So property sustains civilization because it grounds us and allows us to be established into the substance of moral action. And thus, the culture of ownership arises from this, because you have to understand that these habits and these behaviors don't simply exist in isolation. We don't just create for the sake of creating. When we create, other things are created because of that as well. So the culture of ownership does actually four morally significant things. It trains you in moral refinement. It trains the person that owns something in moral refinement. If I have the ability to self-govern myself, I can then, of course, again, accord my behavior to sound principles. I can then, of course, subdue my passions. I can then, of course, work on character formation by also having sound conduct. It trains me in moral refinement. It trains me in responsibility. If I own something, then that means I am responsible for it. If I govern myself, I'm responsible for self-governance. If I own a piece of land, I'm responsible for maintaining the land, cultivating the land, defending the land against aggressors. I have now a sense of responsibility, which further refines my actions, draws me closer to the natural world, and allows me to have a broader moral imagination where I can continue to imagine and understand the different possibilities of possibly fulfilling my social duties. And in this sense, it grounds me. I'm not pie in the sky somewhere being taken away by wild flights of imagination. No, I am rooted and grounded in what is real, and that being rooted and grounded in what is real gives me the foundation to act in the society. And most importantly, it tests the creativity and enables self-preservation. Again, if man can't govern himself, he cannot be stable. But if man can't preserve himself, he can't even govern himself, because self-preservation is the precedent, is the antecedent to self-governance, because I have to be alive in order to govern myself. So if I'm able to preserve myself, again, by way of defense that I particularly own, and I'm able to use my creativity to cultivate that land, to create, use that land to create, whether it be building a home or something else, then again, I'm going to be tapped in with my moral faculties. This is what the culture of ownership does. It enables us to be morally responsible beings, to refine ourselves, to test our creativity, to test our wills, and overall to be better fitted for society, which is why it's so important for man.